Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. This is our final Power Hour for leaders and future leaders. Today, the 29th of November, we are still here in our final 48 hours, all day today, all day tomorrow until midnight to close November to all the goals that we set out to achieve. This is not a time to say, well, this is good and that's not, this is working, that's not. It's a time to say, let's make it all work. We had a great introduction. We have a house filled with future leaders and leaders, and we are excited to network and share. So for all of you with me, I'm going to have you take out a sheet of paper and I'm going to have you write your thoughts, because if we write them, we talk shorter time. Okay. And we want to hear more people talk. So as we do this, here's what we're going to do. I want you to think about the month of November. Okay. So think of the month of November. When you think of November so far, I want you to think about these key questions. Okay. What is the best thing that's happened in your business in November so far? What's the best thing? Like, think of the whole business. Is it personal sales, branch sales, personal sponsoring, branch sponsoring? What is it? So quickly, number one, best thing that's happened in November. Number two, is there any challenges you're experiencing? And write them short answers, okay? So is there challenges you're experiencing? Maybe we can help each other with that. Number three, what is going really well? There's the best thing that happened, but what else is going well? I love this. Cheryl Sykes was saying earlier, oh my gosh, our sales are really going super well. Now they're having challenges with sponsoring. So we've got to focus on 2 days to get all the above to have balance, right? So number three, what is going well? Maybe your client gift sales are going well. Maybe you're getting lots of leads, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Maybe your online sales are working this time. You had a great party. Number four, what do you have to do different to close the month? I do not care about December. This is all about ending strong and goal achieving. Okay. So what will you do different to close the next 2 days? All day today, all day tomorrow. Okay. And then we're not going to go on number five. We're going to kick off December on Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific, and no one should miss that meeting. You heard it from Carol Lee when we showed you the new Jafra building, and we're not joking. We want everyone on the business meeting this Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific. So leaders, as you're texting, phone training, emailing, messaging, every single consultant be there live. There's a big future ahead, and the big announcements are going to be there. And if you're going to have any questions, you're not going to get them answered unless you're live. Okay. So there's my fast roll. Okay. Let's go back to the questions. And this is open mic. You're going to do 30-second answers just to share. Okay. Not a whole lot of detail. So it takes 10 minutes. Okay. So forgive me, but we want to hear a lot of ideas in a fast brainstorming today. So what's the best thing that's happened to your business so far in the month of November? What's the best thing happening?
The best thing that's happened for me, Jackie, is that I've learned, I've met people, nobody is a stranger, and it's helping my business grow, and I'm getting a lot of potential consultants.
And how are you meeting them, Dee?
I'm meeting them in the bowling alley, I'm meeting them in the Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm also meeting them, believe it or not, at the grocery store and then Walmart, and then at the parties that I be doing, the parties that I be doing.
Okay. I'm going to pick your brain. So bear with me as I hone in on some of these ideas. I love this, Dee. So Dee, how are you striking up conversations? I have some future leaders here that want to meet more people. How do you strike up conversations? Give us a quick example, what you might say in a grocery store.
When we're in the grocery store and they look at it, and I always have something that says Jafra, and I've had people say, what is Jafra? What is that? And that's how we get the conversation started. And by the time we get through talking and have the conversation going, I have someone that want to purchase something, or they either purchase a bid, and then I hand them one of my business cards. And not only do they go out and look, then they turn around and call me, and they've had some of them to set up parties just for that.
So be prepared, have something to hand them to open up the conversation, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Fabulous. Excellent. And you're booking parties. What are you finding at these parties? Have they been successful? And why are people booking parties? Tell us your story on that.
The reason they're booking parties, a lot of them are saying they don't never heard of it. And then when they find out about it and they be at one of the parties, I've had someone be at a party and they turn around and say, oh, now I know what Jaffra is all about. Is there a way I can book a party? And I say, sure. For the most part, all the ones that I've been booking parties with, even when doing the hand treatment, most of them are all offered to the ginger and into the olive. Okay. And that's what they've been doing. And and of course the lip stain. Because I have the lip stain on when I be there.
Excellent, excellent. And I have to tell you, Dee has incredible personal sales, thousands of dollars every month as a new consultant, and has been earning her new manager bonus month after month. So congratulations. Thanks for sharing, Dee. Love it. So
thank you.
Thank you. Love it, love it. Let's hear another idea. So be prepared, open conversations everywhere you go, and parties. Quickly booking parties and gatherings for people to demo and try products, okay? You still have 2 days. People are very spontaneous, or you can set up a party at a pop-up coffee shop today. So again, just getting out there, love it. Number 2, who wants to go? What else is the best thing that's happened this month?
Excuse me, Jackie, I forgot to add one last thing. I even did a Zoom party because a lady, she was having some work done at her house. So we set up and we did Zoom.
Wonderful. How did that go?
It went really well. Better than I thought it was, because when we did the Zoom, they all had to wind up going on my website so they could try on the different shades of lipstick and the different type of makeup. And that's how they was making their orders from there. So I just wanted to throw that in. Zoom parties are just as well as being there in person.
I love that. That's excellent. And again, using your camera tools, your skin consults, your virtual makeovers right in your Zoom parties. Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you. Helen Wells, take it away.
Okay, so it started out really bad. The post office did not deliver my open house letter, so I sat here for 3 days and nobody came. And the part of that is I have now called people. I've connected it with them. It's really exciting. And so far I've had $4,300 in sales.
Woo!
And also I challenged my managers to sponsor. And for the first time in several months, I've had 2 of my managers sponsor.
Yay! So I love this. Okay, couple of things. Helen, let me detail on your open house, because you know what, ladies, you don't have to clean your house. Just do an open house by telephone, and you can do it today. Honestly, right? It's just reaching out, right? I'm having a spontaneous phone open house today, Zoom open house, right? So Helen, do you have offers that you give them, like specials when they are shopping from your open house?
Yes. Oh, and I don't have my card here.
That's
yes,
okay. You can look for it and bring it back to us in a little bit if you want to.
Okay, I do have offers. So because I've been in Jaffra for 52 years, I have 52 specials. Okay. And when they would come, they would receive $15 of extra Jaffra with a $50 purchase. With $75, and they can choose one product at 52% off. If you see, I'm kind of doing my 52 here. And then when they refer new people to me that are not my clients now, they can choose any one item they want at 52% off. And then I always, excuse me, offer when they, excuse me, when they buy 2 royal jellies, I get a 3rd one free. And I've had several people order those. Okay. I also offer, they can have $100 of free Jaffra of anything they want when they call in orders of $300 or more.
Wow, excellent. So offers. Again, you could do a phone-a-thon in 2 hours. You could do open house on telephone, right? On Zoom. Love these offers. Excellent. Holiday is not done, right? So today and tomorrow is still a couple of the biggest shopping days. Giving Tuesdays are extended. My Cyber Mondays all ended up back in my e-box today from the companies I shop with. So people are extending. It will go into December as well, but we want to capture as much as we can in November. So excellent. $4,300, Helen. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I know how hard it was when you had the default. So great job turning that around. And really the key is magically a phone call, right? So save your cookies, save your cleaning, and just keep piling and dialing and have some, like a 1-day offer. Excellent idea. Number 2, I want to go back to you, Helen, on this one. You gave your leaders a challenge to sponsor. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I, because I have royal jellies, large, the $500 bottles of royal jellies. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna offer, I've offered this to our consultants, and I thought, I'm gonna offer it to my managers. And of my managers that I have, 2 of them have both sponsored, okay? And one of them hasn't sponsored for quite a long time. So I was excited about that. So when they sponsor somebody and that person qualified, I sent them a $450 bottle of red belly.
Wow.
Excellent. So again, something you could do with your whole team today, right? So it's the royal giving today or tomorrow if you want to do Tuesdays. So as you see, I did a little spoof on Giving Tuesday. I did it for 2 days instead of 1. So just a little challenge. I just posted in WhatsApp. So again, great ideas. So we've heard, be prepared, go talk to people, do spontaneous parties, do Zoom parties, do open houses, do a phone party. That's really what Helen's doing at this point, which is fantastic. And give, again, bump up those orders. Getting free with a certain dollar amount, getting something at 52% off or 66% off, or whatever your special day is, right? With a certain dollar amount, getting referrals. I love what Helen's little strategies were, and she knows her clients love royal jelly. So she's going to say buy 2, get 1 free. So these are the verbiages going on in the marketplace to align to that as well. And then giving a sponsoring challenge. If you do have those decanters, which many of the leaders have so many, what a great gift to give, because the best gift they could give is the opportunity. So
Yeah,
love it.
right.
All right. So I'm going to pause just for a minute. So I want to thank Dee. I want to thank Helen for the ideas of the best thing that's happened so far this month. I'm going to go to the second question. Are we having any challenges? When I had you write down the challenges, what were some challenges we're having quickly?
I have been stood up for sponsor appointments.
Okay. Are these cold leads?
Yeah, which increases the odds of that happening.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, that does happen, doesn't it? Okay.
Well, one of them was not. One of them was somebody that I actually met and talked to who expressed an interest. So, I mean, we actually communicated prior to setting the appointment. So she was warm, not cold. But I didn't know her prior to that conversation. And the other one was definitely Coco.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to take a list and then we'll talk about it. Okay, good. Thank you for that one. Any other challenge? What was your number 1 challenge that you might be having?
I have
Oh.
one.
Go ahead, Tucky.
So I'm really good at talking to people if I can make eye contact and get them to draw their attention over. But in general, because I did a vendor event this weekend, and most people are like, oh, I've never heard of Jafra. My skin is super sensitive. I don't trust it to sample it. I don't trust it to try it. So trying to get past those upfront objections, because they're just making assumptions because they've never heard of it, that it might not be good or their skin can't handle it, and they just kind of walk away from me. So just kind of getting past that of how to get them excited or think that it's something they might be willing to sample.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to put that down. We'll take one more.
Okay.
Go ahead, Deb.
I've had an internet challenge. Apparently, for any who aren't aware, I got hacked. So if you got an email from me asking for a gift card for my niece who got a heart problem or something, it's all a bunch of bull. So don't give, I know better. But as a consequence, I mean, it reached deep into my email address book. I've had calls from Oregon to Springfield, all over the country, and they're coming in, and it gives me an excuse to call and talk to people face to face that I haven't done in a long time. So making lemonade out of that, but I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it. But it's outrageous what they can do. So that was a big challenge. A whole day yesterday was wasted just trying to unravel that, and I'm still in the middle of it. So I'm maybe changing my email, and I'll be talking to you, Jackie, about that. So that's my challenge.
But how
And-
does, okay, get the challenge, but how is that affecting your month end? What are you looking for a solution for?
Well, I can't, putting specials out there on the email is not an option because I can't even get in. I can't get into my email. Somebody else is, but I can't get in there. So that's affecting sales in that regard. And trying to sponsor, even it's just, it's messy. But I'm going around it by calling them instead and telling them to private message me instead. So,
Okay,
and I
Got
got some sales this morning, so that worked out. And also, you know, with my mother passing, but I had other people who've had their mothers pass that have reached out to me and one placed a sizable order this morning, over $50. So,
okay,
you know, turn it around.
okay. So, all right, we're gonna handle objections out loud. Okay, we're gonna spend about 7 more minutes on these subjects, the questions that we had, okay? And then we're gonna keep going. So let me just handle objections. Does anyone have solutions to prevent, and maybe you can't prevent them, but any ways that have tapered no-shows or how to manage that before, during, or after? Anybody ever had anything they've done with that?
Confirmation, reminders.
Well, and
I
that's,
know Cheryl, she did that.
yeah, I mean, that's true. And it's, the red flags went up when I never got call or texts back from any of the confirmations. So, but you're right, you have to reconfirm. Mhm.
Okay, okay. So, anybody else? Go ahead, Ashley.
All right, sorry, I was muted because my son's watching TV. But what I typically like to do is if I'm hosting something for somebody like virtually or online, well, whoever my hostess is, I send them a free hostess package, but I tell them it's only free as long as they are present on the live or whatever I do in that party. And if not, then I charge them like $5, like nothing outrageous, you know, but just so that way it's like, okay, you know, I don't lose out on the shipping and stuff like that for so many people with all that product and stuff if they're not willing to be present. So I feel like setting that stance kind of shows them how serious I am and makes it a little bit more serious for them, because even though it's $5, people don't want to lose that $5 and they're going to be upset if they owe you something. So they're more likely to show up with that. As far as like in-person meetings, I agree with getting the confirmation, following up and stuff like that. But usually like if somebody misses an appointment and it's been like a half an hour later, I call and I'm like, hey, like I've been sitting here, you know, is everything okay? And just kind of check in with them.
Mhm.
Sometimes it'll go straight to voicemail. So then I just leave a message and I'll be like, hey, I'm just assuming something must have came up. I'd love to hear back from you. I was sitting here waiting, you know, so that way they know like I took the time out to do something for them too. And it makes them more opt to at least give you a kind of sitting there wondering what happened.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Thank you. Oops. It's my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is wonky because I'm having a blizzard. So, okay. So excellent. So we heard reminder, we heard phone calls, we heard sometimes giving a gift and then charging if they don't show. So we're going to close this one up for just a quick moment. Other things, and this is from other seminars I've been to, just to wrap that up, is training anybody you're going to have an appointment with, because this will happen and it still will happen. It will happen, right? But one of the things that I heard on, and I don't remember whose seminar, was you say to them, okay, so it's our first time, you know, either being able to meet or getting together for our appointment. I do ask a favor before I ever leave my home. How far away are you from our appointment place? Okay. And so you ask and you say, will you text me? So I'm assuming you're going to leave about 10:30. Will you text me when you leave? And I'll leave at the same time. if I don't hear from you, I'm not going to leave my house or something. Like you don't say if I don't hear from you, but you're sort of getting this distance and confirmation, especially when you're getting a lot of cold contacts. I had not heard that one before. And then they also do, you know, a when you show gift. So at that first appointment is when you give a gift certificate, and it's only when they show up, and then they can get more in the gift certificate when they come with friends. So it's kind of a new thing. There used to be the on time early bird. Now it's like when you show approach in this world we live in today, because it has increased of no shows. It's people's mindset and how they are. We know that from non-responsive calls, texting, whatever it is, right? So we know that has changed. So I thought that was kind of a unique one. Please text me when you hit the road so we time each other perfectly. And I make sure I'm there a minute before so we've got a seat. So you kind of utilize things a little differently in the verbiage today. And then it's when you show gift, okay? So I'm gonna wrap that one up. Next objection.
Jackie, you can
Yes.
also say, I would like to know, do you prefer coffee or tea? Because it's my gift to you so that I can pre-order.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I've heard that one too. That's always good too. That's super sweet. So, okay, let me go to, I'm gonna keep moving, forgive me, because I want to get into brainstorming, but I do think objections are important, okay? Because we might be having them and we always want to have these in our back pocket for this month and ending the year. Objections when people kind of go, oh, I haven't heard of Jafra, how you overcome that, or you know what, I've got really sensitive skin, no, and they kind of start walking away. So how do we handle haven't heard of Jafra or sensitive skin? Go ahead, Cheryl.
When people say that they haven't heard of Jafra, I either do one of two things. I act incredulous. You mean you haven't heard of Jafra? You know, kind of like,
Are you kidding?
where have you been? Yeah, I mean, that kind of thing, which is really good. And then the other is I would tell them, well, this is your lucky day. You know, you're hearing of it today and today is your lucky day. But, you know, if you rationalize why they haven't heard from Jafra, it just reinforces why they haven't. So by really just being incredulous, like, what do you mean you haven't heard of Jafra? You know, wow, you know, we've been around this long, where have you been, kind of thing. It really piques their curiosity more to learn more.
So I'm going to add to that, and then we're going to go to the next one, sensitive skin. This is so funny. Again, can't remember who taught me this one, but you have a bell there, a cute little bell. And when someone says, I haven't heard of Jafra, right? Or, oh my gosh, I've heard of it, I've never used it. You ring a bell. It's almost like first timer type approach, but you have little samples that are, oh my gosh, I'm so excited you now know about Jafra. And they're ready bags for that. So they're little teeny little samples. Let's say you put some eye caps in there, but it's just to say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You never get to say, I've never heard of Jafra again. Congratulations. This is what we give to everyone who says that. We've been around 66 years and it is your lucky day. And here's your lucky gift for saying that. Thanks for sharing that. So tell me what cosmetics you use, right? So it's that flip around. So somebody did that. I don't know, it was at some training I was on for expos, and I thought that was so fantastic. So again, just a fun little game, exactly what Cheryl says, like, what? How can you not? We're 66 years old. We know royal jelly. Oh my gosh, your skin has never been so happy to meet me, right? So fabulous. I love her approach. How about sensitive skin? When they say sensitive, how do we stop and block that and turn that into opportunity?
I think, Jackie, sometimes people say that because either they don't have the money or they're not interested, and they know that they can just fluff you off with that. I mean, in a way, but I do want to say something to Tucky about the fact of doing craft fairs. I've done so many in the past. I did home shows for like 30 years. And I will just tell you, one of the best ways to get people to your booth and open up a conversation is have a little sheet of paper in the front that says free hand treatments, because everybody wants something that's free. And lots of times, if kind of people start walking by, but they have children, you can say, oh, don't you want to come and try our hand treatment? And I have gotten so many really good clients through children and also through husbands. So that way, it's up to them to come to your booth, okay? And then you don't feel rejected. Does that make sense?
Excellent. Love it, love it. Thank you. Pat, you had something on sensitive skin.
Yeah, I had my hand up for the other one, but I had extremely sensitive skin, so I'm able to tell the story about my skin and sensitive skin. And then I also share with them that we do have products are dermatologically tested, and that we have a very, very, very low percentage of sensitivity. And then I ask them, do you know what you're sensitive to in skincare products? And once you ask them that, sometimes they'll say, oh, I don't know, you know, but other times some of them may know what it is. And I ask them, when they say, I've tried everything, and I'll usually say, well, when did you try Jafra? And it's like, I haven't. And I asked them, will you be open to trying Jafra on your arm? And that's right at the crease of your arm. That's the most sensitive area that we have. And so I said, what happens? Do you get a redness? Do you get burning sensations? What happens? And we have a conversation. They try it on, and generally nothing happens. And then I ask them if they're willing to take a sample home and try it. And we used to have the sensitive skin line specifically, but I do ask them if they would be willing to take the sample home, and we have a conversation afterwards. And many, many, many times people do say yes, and they don't have those reactions. But if they do, I say, generally will say, whatever you have sensitivities to, it would be great to find out what it is so that you know what products that you can use and you cannot use. And I can't guarantee that Jafra will not have a sensitivity to you, but it does have, I do not have a sensitivity to it. I actually sometimes will even tell the story of the royal jelly, and that was the original royal jelly. And I did have a sensitivity to the original royal jelly, not the unscented. And Jafra just kept giving it away, the original. They kept giving it away, and beautiful decanters and all the free gifts you would earn. So I had to force my skin to accept it. And so finally, I can use any royal jelly now. So that's my story.
Excellent, excellent. So again, for sensitivity, certainly asking more questions, because as Helen said, a lot of times that's just, they're not interested. That's okay if they're not. Just that empathy of, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you have sensitive skin. It must be a struggle. What have you used? I love Pat's approach. And again, they may and they may not, right? They might just be going, not interested. She caught my eye and is talking to me, don't want to talk to her. But at the same time, just to say, I don't know if anyone ever taught you your God-given patch test, but God did give us natural born patch tests. Inner arm, okay, is your thinnest skin. So they could actually wear one product on each inner arm each day, and they will react there like they would on their complexion. So I certainly recommend saying, can I teach you something? Whether or not you want to try Jafra Cosmetics is up to you. We're a holistic product with, royal jelly in it. But I just want to pause and teach you something, because I know with sensitive skin, you may not know this. And this is how you wear those products, right? And try a new product each day on the inner arm, and you'll be able to see. And you could have travel sets there marked at a decent price to just say, how would you like to test this one product at a time in the comfort of your own home? It's, a $15 value. You can have it for $5 to just take home and try. Are you looking to get into a system if we could find one that works for you? So I love the approach that Pat was talking about. So let me move forward. Okay, I'm gonna feed your brain for a minute and then you're gonna brainstorm together. Okay? So I want you to be thinking about what am I gonna do in the next 2 days? But before you do, you must know what you want to do. So what do I mean by that? So when you look at the end of November, on your paper, what in personal sales do you still need to accomplish? Write it down. Okay, if that's a piece of your puzzle goal. What in branch sales or pre-team sales do you need to accomplish? Okay, some of you are earning new manager bonuses. That could be a piece of it, okay? So what is my branch sales goal? Third, what is my district sales goal? Okay, so please write down your sales goals first in all 3 components. And under that, you must have a strategy for the next 2 days. Okay, underneath that, what is my personal sponsoring goal? What are you willing to work for? And why does it matter to you? So if you are potential to earn the Dream Factory, or again, if you go to branch goals and you have consultants that all had QNCs last month, that's your top priority. Okay, to make sure they don't quit without their Dream Factory gifts. You're never going to get better than a laptop, a TV, or an Apple Watch at level 1. And then there's more. Do not quit because it didn't happen when there's 2 days ahead of you. You can do more in 2 hours or 2 days than you did in the last 28. Okay, so what is my personal sponsoring goal? What is my branch sponsoring goal? And what is my district? So you must see those goals, or everything we're talking about is just information. And then underneath that has to be 1 or 2 strategies. Okay, some of you have 2 goals, some of you have 6 goals. Okay, along the way, is there anything, again, that leaders, you have a checklist in your email. It was sent yesterday, it was in WhatsApp. That checklist will help you get your sales goal. If you have 4 that do their 400 for the Royal Ginger, there's 1,600. So take it by what's in it for them. When you focus on what's in it for them, how many calls you need to make, maybe you do everyone who orders in the next 2 hours gets this. Everyone who orders in the next 6 hours, or ordered today, get this, ordered tomorrow, get that. Okay, so when you do it, you have to have a call to action, not just information. And everyone who does it today, there's a bigger grand prize versus tomorrow for a smaller grand prize. So remember, we say what's in it for people to join now, to shop now. What's their gift? What's their benefit? If you need to close out a
Jessica.
bunch of maybes in sponsoring, what did they
Well, I'm
get
just
if they
finishing
say
up a
yes?
seminar. Can I call you?
What do they get if they say yes today versus tomorrow? Everything has to have a call to action for today and or tomorrow. Okay, there's an addition on top of what Jafra might have. So it could be a drawing, could be a gift for everyone, decide. But that's how people react, okay? Just like a sale, it could be so many hours, could be today or tomorrow, okay? So think about that, because the call to action is what causes it to react, not just information, okay? So I'm gonna go to my screen quickly, and then you're just gonna jot down ideas, strategies under those 2 to 6 different goals based on what you're deciding. And then we're gonna come back and share, okay? All I did was put brain food together. For leaders, remember, we have people earning the jacket, you're earning the jacket. Don't be a leader without leading by example. Dream Factor, whoever had 1 QNC last month, okay? All consultants from October can QNC this month for quarterly bonus as well, plus the Dream Factory. You have the agenda for $400 achievers this month. So encouraging that. You have free shipping at 1,000. You have VIPs finishing up for the quarter. Did they call and see, did they do their VIP birthday gift? You have all your tracking in your reports. and then your inactive. So you all have a list of every inactive and pre-inactive leaders last night in your email. There's 9,500 of them in this region. Call them and thank them gingerly, okay? So this is not going to be here next month. So this is why it's urgent, all right? So I'm not going to go through that. Sorry, I didn't mean to put my slides in there right now. If you want to create events, we already talked about it. These will be things for December, but if there's things you could still do near me today or tomorrow to grow your sales, to meet more people to sponsor. Again, is there an event in your community today or tomorrow? Is there local events at local churches? Anything going on? For Giving Tuesday, there could be things tonight happening in your community. This is a big giving day, and you could do quick pop-up tabletops, okay? You heard Dee talk about parties and facials, even using your tool in your phone. Everyone who does a free skin consult today does a virtual makeover tomorrow. They do both. They enter into a set giveaway of skincare. I don't know, making bags. So what do you and your building consultants or future leaders need to do to meet new people if you don't have enough new leads right now? You could go door to door and meet the neighbors and invite them to a party this Saturday, but introduce yourself really quick. So again, what could you do? So you can look at these slides when I'm done. I put together all sorts of ideas. Helen bopped this one out, like if you buy this, you get that for yourself, or buy this, get something at a certain percentage. So think about what you could do. Gift bundles. You could host men's gift boutiques. Maybe next month if you can't this month. Buy this, get this for you. So when you spend $75, you get $25 gift certificate for yourself, okay? Or a bonus one to gift to someone else. I get a free gift with purchase. Those gift certificates, okay? Everybody buys gift certificates. Why not Jaffra? Family and friends sale day today or tomorrow, and do big referrals. BOGO, buy one, get one, or buy one, give one on Giving Tuesday. So buy one of these, you can give one to a shelter. Buy one of these, you can give one to the church. Buy one of these, you could give one to a friend. I don't know. And you could do something for Giving Tuesdays. Like I said, I twisted it up. Tuesday and Wednesday, so it's Giving Tuesday, but it goes on for 2 days, okay? So if you like one or two of those, pop them under one of your strategies that you wrote for goals, okay? I'm not going to read all of this, to be super honest, but remember the best gift to give away. What are people looking for? Extra money, fast cash, flexibility, community recognition, personal growth, okay? If you get stuck on words to say for sponsoring, get into the virtual conversation guide. Everything is there in case you feel frozen. Sometimes that happens as an objection, okay? For leaders, don't forget the reactivation. Sorry, don't look at the verbiage under it. I just popped the slide in quick. Your reactivation is huge, recruiting is huge, and you have anybody to requalify, okay? And then referrals, thank you, Helen, she said it beautifully, okay? So the R's are always leading us. I'm not gonna go into this. So I'm not going to read all of these, but these were a list of all the sponsoring ideas that our future directors had, okay? So you can take these, I will post these in the future leader WhatsApp. I will post them in the leaders WhatsApp, and I will be emailing them, and I will be putting them in the Facebook guide number 1. So you can go through these if you need to for more ideas, okay? Don't forget to make sure everybody's QNCing so you don't miss things from the quarterly bonus or the Dream Factory. That was the purpose of my slides, okay? What I did today, I posted them in the leaders WhatsApp. This is an idea for Giving Tuesday, and it's giving them a free business membership kit, okay? So they get this free today only with a qualifying order. So just food for thoughts. This is a great flyer if you want to print it, if you want to talk about it, you want to take a picture and text it to people if your email's not working. This is a textable, okay? You can take pictures of these slides, and it shows them how they could literally spend $600, get almost $3,000 of products, and they could bundle it and make up all of their Christmas shopping. There's 101 products here. Each item goes less than $6. They could do it with PayPal and make 4 payment plans, right? So that would be $150 each over 4 payments to PayPal. This is a super amazing way to make giftables. So help them see the holiday bundle that only new people get with an opening of a kit. And today the kit is free. So talk about it differently, okay? We also have different ways to sell. You can take a look at that when you print it, okay? A lot of the things we talked about today, sorry, forgive me, I went the wrong way. I also made this flyer. If you want to boost it, you want to post it on some college blog boards, you want to get out there and hang it around. It talks about elfpreneurs. If you want to go live on YouTube, you can use these words. Elfpreneurs wanted. Still want to make extra this holiday season. Start your own elf beauty and spa gift boutique right now. We give you online in-person sales to help others with gifts. We give free websites with free skin consults, virtual try-on camera tools, social media selling tools, up to 50% commission, $9.90 business kit, and start earning instantly. And we have PayPal in there again, where they can create bundles and baskets quickly, over 500 products of skin, makeup, spa, toiletries, fragrance, spa, or self-wellness. Amazing products with great prices. Invest now and pay later. So again, showing them this is a great dialogue here. The holiday season, help people find gifts for everyone, for every budget. Shop for the whole family from my spa boutique. This is words for you to talk about going live on Facebook, social media, sending a 1-minute video. Use these words. It's fabulous. I help the whole family shop within their budget. I introduce people to their favorites. They might be looking for skincare rituals, classic, new colors, teaching self-care with Jafra Spa. Let me help you with your wish list or shopping list. So these are verbiages for you to go live, to make videos, to post, and to put in emails, texting, however you communicate, phone trees, text trees. So again, I'm not sure if it helps you, but I hope it does. Here's another one that we had this month, how to open up holiday memberships. They open up, they shop, they can buy bundles, and they can join with a friend today and tomorrow and get their Jafra velvet jacket. So remember, we've got great opportunities. Another visual you can use, okay? So for opening holiday accounts. This is also another slide talking about the benefits. If you're going to do some postings, if you're going to do a little mini video on Zoom and spam it out, and you're just doing a 3-minute video, you could do it right here, talking about these benefits and using these slides. You can talk about what's included in the memberships, okay? You can talk about all of the products that we have. We have 5 departments for people to buy giftables and for them to make money in. This one is another one that talks about join now. Helen prompted this yesterday. People may join now and not get started. That's okay. They join in November, they open their account, they shop now. So they join now, they shop now. They can still shop hot cyber sales, December deals coming this Thursday, save 30 to 50%, pay later with our new PayPal 4 payment options, and they can launch their business later for the new theme, a new me in 23. Take holiday downtime to learn, get trained, and open the new year with a new business option. In case you want it, this is ready to go as well. Then we've got the Giving Tuesdays. This is my challenge to everyone in the region, and that is everyone with 1 or more QNCs will enter our Tuesday giveaways today and tomorrow. Give the gift that goes on giving, Jafra Opportunity. There'll be 1 winner today for everyone with 1 or more QNCs, and 1 winner tomorrow, and winners combined over both days. That will be drawings. We will then have a gift with the one with the most QNCs each day, Tuesday and Wednesday, and combined over both days. I'm going to be giving away fun products, bags, Jafra tools, Jafra memorabilia will be given to our winners. I'm doing this, but you can duplicate it. I try to model things that you could do. You could do it with sales, you could do it with ordering, you could do it with sponsoring. And then a reminder, as you call everyone, as you're posting, you're going live, you're doing things, remind them of our call on Thursday, 11 a.m. Don't miss it. This is big deal, big news. Get ready for fast changes, and you're going to hear it all that day. Okay. So I wanted to go fast on your brain thoughts. Did anybody write any topics under any of their 2 to 6 goals? Anything that's popping out or anything you plan to do?
Jackie,
Just continuing the outreach to everybody and reminding people what's in it for them.
Excellent. To do it faster, okay? You may not be able to call 200 people. If you
No, I'm
need to
doing
go fast.
texting.
So do a text video, please. I can't describe this enough. Reading text is about making us all sick, okay? So we're getting too much to read. Do a 1-minute text video. And you could do it in groups of 10 at a time. So I did a Thanksgiving video to 255 leaders. It took me 4.5 hours. I did them in different groups, different conversations. Some of them I said names. Some of them they were in different groups. But you know what? Every single person had a video from me. So, and that means more than reading Happy Thanksgiving or an email. So if I can say, do a video, less than a minute, you can put all the names up on top, okay? So one is that. Number 2, phone trees and text trees. If they can hear or see you, you're gonna have 80% better response with a call to action at the end. That's what you can put in the text next to the video, okay? So love it, absolute reach out. Again, texting, yes, but change it up a bit if you can, okay? What else?
I like the idea. I have people that I've been reaching out to about sponsoring because my goal is to get 2 more sponsored today. So I'm having a medical procedure tomorrow and won't be able to do that. But and really just I like the idea of gifting them the kit when they place a 50% order. And I love the idea of the 4 payments in PayPal. So that really helps them if that's an obstacle for them, and you know, focusing on the holiday shopping, because right now more than that may be overwhelming for them.
Okay,
So,
excellent. So you can take a screenshot, okay? So when you get the slides, you can take it, you can take a screenshot, you can take a picture, you can text that and then follow up with a personal message, right? Hi, Donzella, this is Sarah. I posted this picture for you because I thought of you. I know you have a lot of grandkids, shop for, blah, blah, blah. So you can personalize it. You could do a group. So again, excellent. Just getting that out, doing phone calls, doing videos, personalizing to groups if they have things in common. Love it. Thank you. Donzella, I saw you were going to share. So go ahead, darling.
Yeah, I like the idea of the men's gift boutique. And I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try doing one online and see how my response is.
Excellent, excellent. So Carol had a comment about no one responds to a video, but you have to have a call to action. Text me back once you place your order to enter a drawing, okay? If they don't, they don't. I mean, I'm not here to worry about it, but the key is that you know you're doing follow-up, you're reaching them. If you can do a call to action or first 5 who respond to me and tell me they ordered, get a gift. Again, it's what you call to action. So love it. Love it, Donzella. Men's boutiques are big, could be phone calls, could be online, could be at a barbershop, could be setting it up somewhere in your home or at a local facility, okay? So think of where men might be today or tomorrow. You might be able to pop up a tabletop really quick. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna go round robin very quickly, okay? So thank you, Diana, I appreciate it. What's your takeaway? What's your thought?
So what I did last week, kind of wake up my district and have them more active or engaged, is I did my Black Friday for my district. Not only promoting what Chafra is doing, but this is from me to them, right? And so like, you know, I did a lot of videos and YouTube and stuff like that, promoting different offers. And so I can do that, you know, I offer them, if they want it, I can customize the video with their website and their phone number and their name, you know, but they had to ask for it. And so I did have some, and I said that that was my Black Friday promotion for them, but they had to grab it. And so I have a few girls and I'm surprised how they took advantage and they're all over Facebook. And anyway, so.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Is there something you could help them? Maybe you know how to make a Canva or you do PowerPoints like I do, and you could put their picture in it, their name, anything to support those wanting and willing. So beautiful idea. I love it. Thank you. Carol, what's your takeaway today? What's your one action that maybe stands out most of all of them? Or something you're doing?
Well, I like the, oh, is that Carol or Cheryl?
Carol,
I'm not sure. Okay, is the Giving To, TWO, I've already posted that on my story on Facebook, and I'll put it in my regular profile as well. That is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. And I've already texted it to some of the people that are sitting on the fence. You know, it's, you know, anyway, we will try that. Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Helen, how about for you? What's one takeaway that pops up? Or something else you're doing? And you're muted, sweetheart.
I'm going to sponsor one person. I'd like to sponsor 5 because that was my goal, was to do 8, but one more will give me 4 for the Apple Watch.
Good job.
So that's my goal.
So what's your takeaway? How will you do it? Or what is something else you can implement to achieve any of those goals that you heard today or that you plan to do?
I am working on my formers.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Many of you have big former lists. Involve your branch to work with the formers with you. Don't
Yep.
keep that list to yourself. There's too many. Trust me. Don't worry. We got more if you need them. So thank you. Love that. Pat, what's your takeaway today, or what will you introduce or do to hit any of your goals?
Well, well, first of all, I just sponsored someone today from a former, so I'm excited about that.
See how it works.
I think I have one more to sponsor, and I will I will do that within the next 12 hours. My takeaway is to use my books all the books that did not get out. Tonight I'm subbing at the bowling alley, and I'm going to put a very tempting offer on the front of the book. Any item for half price when you join the company.
Okay,
That's it.
excellent.
I think that's basically my takeaway. I'm really excited about the branch. We finished early for requirements and et cetera, and I had one that actually had an indirect sponsor last night qualified. So I'm
Excellent.
Good.
Yeah, very good. Congrats.
Yay.
Beatrice, what's your takeaway to achieve your goals?
Well, I need to sponsor 2 people ASAP. That would give me 4. And this way, I don't really care that much about earning any of the gifts, but I need to sponsor and see if I can, I have different people that said they want to sponsor, but they don't do anything about it. So trying to see how I can convince them that if they want to grow, they have to go.
Well, and think about using the gift that you get, whether or not you need it. What a great gift for the first person who qualifies to manager in the next month or two, a gift for everybody who sponsors during December or whatever. It could be a drawing gift. Those gifts are really expensive gifts that you could use if you don't want it yourself, or gift to a homeless child, a child at a shelter, or a woman in a business organization at a shelter. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful gift. So love it. So happy sponsoring. Louise, or sorry, Sylvia, and then I'll go up to Louise. Sylvia, for you, what's any takeaways or actions to achieve your goals in the next 2 days?
Oh, it's been a very difficult month for me this month, Jackie, but I'm gonna do the video.
Excellent. Very good.
For that
Good
challenge.
to hear. Good, with
That's-
a challenge. Excellent. Love it.
A
Thank you.
gift. If they place to my branch, I have to do it with a gift. Anyone that place an order today.
Excellent. Very good. Love it. Louise,
And I
how
do have
about-
a couple of foreigners that I'm going to reach out with a free kit today and, activate. So that's mine.
Excellent. Love it. Love it. Louise, how about for you today, darling? And you're muted.
I really like this offer the business kit with a qualifying order, and that would be for a lot of my what do you call them? Farmers.
Farmers.
Yeah, farmers. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Leaders, I know many of you do offer that. I know Dia Collins, who's actually leading and sponsoring right now this month. She offers free shipping and the kit. So I'm just giving ideas, okay? So she does both, and you know, with that order right on the spot. So just an FYI. So love it. Patty, how about for you, darling? Good to see you.
Sorry, I was so tardy. I love the idea of doing a video,
Yes.
you know, just like what the woman said before me. I can't remember who that was. But yeah, it's just, you know, implementing it, you know, getting everybody in there and all that stuff. But that's a great idea. You know, texts are so boring, but if they see me, then the connection is there. So I really like that.
So, and again, does everyone know how to make a text video?
No.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna end the recording and I'll help you, okay? Let me finish and then we'll wrap it up with that, okay? And I'll stay
Okay.
on after. So, thank you for that. All right, I'm just calling on everybody with a camera. Debbie, what's your takeaway, girl?
I've already sent out the free kit offer to a couple of people, and I'm gonna follow up this afternoon. I have one that's on the fence. She said she was gonna come in the end of the month, so I'm hoping that's a given, but I've got a few other people that sent well wishes this past week to my mom, and I want to see if they're still thinking about joining the business. So that's my two things, and
Okay.
also a video.
Excellent, very good. So anyone else on camera want to share? Not on camera, sorry, I only call on those I see because I don't know what you're doing otherwise. Anyone else who's not on camera who would like to share their takeaways from today?
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead,
I'm
Lisa.
okay. Yeah, hi, everyone. Several takeaways, a lot of great ideas on sponsoring and everything. I need to work on sponsoring and going after some people that were previous consultants. One good takeaway was, yeah, the free kit, as well as the, you know, perhaps purchase, taking care of the free kit, as well as the shipping cost or what have you, and maybe a bonus gift and all. So we're going to work on that and try and set up at a barbershop between the night and tomorrow.
Excellent, love it.
Do something there.
You'd be great there. That would be good for you. So love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Miss Inez, she pops on camera. How about for you, Miss Inez? And you're muted, sweetheart.
Okay, what I got from it, I want to thank Helen for the idea of the years in Jaffa. That would be something I can really elaborate on and get on to. And by doing by phone, because I'm sedentary now, that'll work for me.
Oh, I
That'll work
love
great
that.
for me.
You know, it's such a beautiful thing because it ties to your story. And I love that. Whether you use Jaffa's anniversary, yours, I think it's a beautiful story. So I do love that. I think it's a great thing to always have. And it grows year after year, right? It keeps going up. So I love
Yes,
that.
and
I
I'm
love
waiting on my potential sponsor to come today, so I can get my laptop.
Yay! That's so exciting! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! So
One more to go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I hope today helped you. It really is about look at everything on the table for them. Now you have about I can't do my head right now. Sorry, it's not working effectively. But let's just say we have about 36 hours or so, whatever, left of this entire November. So plan your hours very seriously. Don't make a list really big and not get around to it. Plug your hours of work in and which of the 6 goals you're working on. Then you plan that. So if it's an hour right now, I'm going to finish up my personal sponsoring because that's the hardest. Do the worst first because getting that closing to a sponsor and an order takes a little longer, right? So again, working with sponsoring, you put that in your hour or 30-minute segment, and then the strategy of what you're spending those 30 minutes on. So be very mindful of your time blocks today for Sarah, today and tomorrow for all of you, and what you plan to do that will again stretch you to the goal that you are working towards for your paychecks and your promotions, okay? So I hope today helped. I thank you all for sharing. You had many great ideas. My only goal is to get your brain moving at a fast speed today. And I know you can continue checking in with others. Get some business buddies to check in with every couple of hours in the next couple of days, because this is just setting that pace for December, which is getting you ready for the kickoff to Hawaii. So I am in today and tomorrow. If there's anything that you all need, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Debbie, if you need some help with email, reach me privately. And so I just want to end right now and say thank you and close our recording. Okay, so thank you.
Jackie, are you gonna do the text video? Are you gonna